Roselyn Muniz has asked me to do this video recommendation for her, and I'm pleased to do so. I'm very happy to recommend her. I first met her in the fall of 2011. I think she was taking an economics course, but for some reason she was interested in getting a major in economics. It was doable. She was a junior. She had spring semester, summer, fall, and spring of the following year, so it was doable. And she had already, since she was a communications major, she had already completed all of the college requirements, so it was just the additional requirements for the econ major, which included 30 hours of coursework plus calculus and statistics. Now, part of the reason she wanted to do this was because she thought it would complement her communications major, and I agreed. We didn't have, in fact, she was the first double econ communications major that I had ever advised. But it was doable, and I was very excited because this was a unique situation for us to have that kind of a double major. She also had to take math and statistics beyond what she had taken for communication. So it was double challenge in that she had to do this extra work in math and statistics. But she also wanted to do honors in economics. She couldn't do honors in communication. She was too far along in the program, and you had to do so many classes with an honors contract in order to do it. But since she was just starting in economics, it was certainly doable. And I know part of the reason she wanted to do it was because she wanted to show to the world how much progress she had made since her freshman year. But I think the other reason was she really wanted to do a thesis, and we decided that instead of her doing an ordinary thesis where she would basically put pen to paper and work on some kind of problem in economics, we would instead try to combine both of her majors, communication and economics, and have her do some news segments where she was actually applying what she had learned in her economic courses to what she knew how to do from communication. So we decided that it would be 3 news segments on public policy issues. She would do the research so that she would understand the economics behind the issues. She would collect the relevant statistics. She would write the script. She would find the people to interview. She would do the camera work. She would also then do the editing. And when she was done, we would post it on our webpage. And it would be a video thesis rather than the typical pen and paper thesis. The 3 segments she's doing, she's looking at incentives, how taxes change incentives, and in particular, she's looking at marriage. She's also looking at how public assistance programs can change the incentive to marry. And then because of the recent issue about gun control, she's looking at the gun control debate from an economic perspective and whether or not gun control actually leads to less crime, or if more guns actually lead to less crime. It's debatable in the economic literature what the exact relationship is between guns and crime. So I'm very, very pleased with the direction that she's gone in terms of her thesis. Again, it's not something that we've typically done, but hopefully in the future more students will want to do that kind of a thesis because it really is pretty exciting. The other thing I would say about Roselyn is she's worked very hard. Economics wasn't particularly easy for her, in part because, again, most students take calculus and then they take their upper level econ courses. She was taking them concurrently. Most students take statistics and then they take their econometrics course. She was taking them concurrently. So she was learning the material at the same time she was learning some of the background that would have made learning the material a lot easier. But she's determined, she's tenacious, she's stubborn. She has a goal and she does whatever it takes to accomplish the goal. If you're looking for somebody who has an incredible work ethic, drive, ambition, I can't think of anybody who has more than Roselyn. Because of that, and because she's bright and just an all-around good student, I would highly recommend her for almost anything. If she wanted to do it, I'm confident that she would succeed.